Hey guys, it's me, Genevieve from Filmish Foods, and today we're going to be talking about Fresh. The first time I tried to watch Fresh, it was 2 in the morning. I was with my friend and I was like, dude, I can't watch this, we gotta turn it off, because I was really terrified that this was something that could happen to me. Now, essentially, the main character, Noah, meets Steve, a really charming, funny guy at the grocery store, and they exchange numbers. They go out on a few dates before Steve asks to take her away on a vacation. Red flag. Which she agrees to, and then she quickly finds out that Steve likes to drug women, chain them in his basement prison-like rooms, and then sell them for their meat. Yeah, their meat. Essentially, Steve uses his charm to woo women that don't have a lot of family or friends in the area, and he pretends that he's a plastic surgeon. I mean, it's possible that he has training, but anyways, he kidnaps the women and then he'll grab them in the middle of the night, put them under anesthesia, and remove a part of their body. So when they wake up, they're missing a limb or their hand or their butt, you know? Yeah, it's pretty gruesome. The women just kind of live out their lives in captivity while they are slowly being eaten until one day Steve decides to officially kill them and put them out of their misery. So once the meat is acquired, Steve slices it up and packages it and puts it in a box along with the photo of the women that the meat came from and some of their belongings, like their t-shirts, their underwear, their hair, a lot of weird stuff like that. I assume that Steve works for a company that hires a lot of men to do what he does, because once he's done, a man comes and picks up the packages from him and puts them in a van with identical packages that all bear the same logo, and they get shipped off to rich men for consumption. The company, or at least Steve, only uses women to collect meat from. Apparently women taste better and there's more of an appeal to eating them. I assume that all of the customers are men, because during these montages where you see people eating the food, it is only men eating women. I don't watch a lot of things with cannibalism in them. I mean, I've seen a little bit of Hannibal, but this was really hard for me to watch. Seeing Steve prepare the food and slice like the limbs, it was hard for me to watch because one, I am a woman, and it was hard to watch women essentially be kidnapped and trafficked for their meat. And also, it was just nasty, honestly. It was nasty. I watched this movie with my friend and we talked about how it makes an interesting commentary on the way that society objectifies women and sells them as commodities. Historically, women have been viewed by men as objects and properties that exist purely for their usage and consumption. I feel like Fresh really hits home with that point because, I mean, the women are the food. In one of my classes, we've been discussing the male gaze and how detrimental it is to society to objectify and use women for consumption and sexual pleasure. And this feels like one of the worst things that could happen. That's partially why I like this movie so much. It talks a lot about how in our society today, people pay women for access to their time, to their affection, to their attention. Having access to women in any capacity is a sellable product, and men eat that up, no pun intended. This movie took the concept of being a consumer of women's attention and affection to a whole other level, to the point where instead of consuming what women can offer you, you are just consuming women. And that's why I love the film's usage of food so much. This movie gave me the heebie-jeebies because it felt pretty realistic and like something that could happen to me. This just feels like another form of trafficking. Fresh is a pretty horrifying movie about the dangers that women face in our society because of being objectified by men. Trafficking women for their meat is a very new concept. Overall, I mean, I wasn't a fan of the ending of the movie too well. This is not a review of the movie itself, but just a review of why I love the usage of food in this film so much. So please check it out and see if you got what I got from the movie. And if not, let me know what you thought about it, what you think the meaning behind the film is, and comment some things that you want me to talk about next week. Thank you so much for tuning into my video today. This is shorter. This is probably gonna be shorter than what I usually put out, but I've been pretty busy with school, but summer vacation's coming up, so I can get back into cooking, which is what I really like to do. So just stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments what type of things you'd like to see me cook or talk about. If you have any recommendations for Filmish foods or just some movies to watch. So thank you so much, like I said, for tuning in. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.